kick it off again with what is it? Immersion 131 of Guy Party Podcast. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. I'm Al, joined by Matt, as always.
That's me.
That's him. That's Superman over there. Yeah, what's up, guys? Guy Party Podcast. Talk about movies, video games, comics, kind of anything that two college roommates and friends want to talk about at any given time. So check us out on Instagram, guy_party_pod. Send us some feedback at guyparty91@gmail.com. And you can watch and listen to this podcast at guypartypod.com. Also, you can catch us on Twitch, probably every other day of the week. Either one of us will be on there. Our handles are down there in the video if you go check that out. So, yeah, with that out of the way, that took all my mental capacity to do right now. To be completely honest with you, I'm a little under the weather.
A little hungover.
Yeah.
Rough night last night.
A little hung to the over. I'm just like.
Rough night last night.
It wasn't rough. It was just I overindulged. We had a fun time. We just sat and talked about. No, we're just sitting around, just listening to music and talking. Me and the wife and then the pup, and just shooting the shit and just kept pouring them and pouring them and pouring them. And
were you drinking wine?
Whiskey.
Oh.
Yeah.
She a whiskey lady?
She is. She enjoys it.
Okay, yep. I don't remember that from college. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. So she didn't overindulge, of course. I did. You know, me being me. So I'm a little under the weather today. Yeah, I cut the stream early today to take a nap. I gotta go to bed. So got a nice power nap in, so I'm good to go for now. So.
For now.
Oh yeah, but what's up, dude? What's going on with you? How was your weekend so far? How's your week been? What have you been doing?
Oh my god, it was a fucking week, dude.
Didn't you have a competition?
Yep. So.
And a blizzard.
So yeah. I think last podcast we talked about during it how it was snowing at the time.
Yep.
So Monday came around.
Rough.
We were supposed to go in Monday night to start getting ready for it, like 9 o'clock at night, around the time gym closes. Wake up and I already have a text from. I woke up late because I think I stayed up late Sunday night streaming, but I had a text from a coworker and he's like, "So, what's the word with the shitty weather?" And I was like, I'm about to talk to Steve, like, in a little bit, and we're going to figure it out. So he was on Discord, I hopped on Discord, I'm like, hey, can we talk about, like, situation right now? He's like, yeah. He's like, right now, let's plan on going in.
Yep.
But obviously, like, depending on the weather, you know, also expect to not go in. And it's like...
yeah.
Understandable. That's kind of what I was playing it as.
Yeah.
And like 4 o'clock rolled around, and like it was coming down. The snow was coming down heavy, and it was like, yeah, no, we're not going in tonight.
Yeah. How much snow did you end up getting?
I honestly don't even know. I didn't actually check. I want to say we got at least 7 or 8 inches.
It's a good amount. It's less than what you're calling for, though, right?
I don't remember exactly what I was supposed to get in my area.
Gotcha. Damn, it's a lot of snow though.
But like, it's like okay. So streamed all day Monday, pretty much.
Nice.
Went to bed Monday night, and Tuesday there were supposed to be 6 of us in the gym to start prepping for this competition.
You just muted yourself. I lost your volume. That might have been something on my end.
That might have been your end.
Yeah, anyway, sorry.
Okay. I was going to say, I didn't touch my keyboard. I don't know how I muted myself.
I didn't know how that happened. That was just on my end, I guess.
But I know Discord has been a little bit wonky today.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, so there were 6 of us supposed to be in on Tuesday.
Okay.
3 of them were coming from inside the city of Philadelphia. Like, we're working in the suburbs. They're coming from the city.
Yeah.
And they were texting my one coworker and like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. And he was like, dude, if you guys can't make it because of the snow, don't spend 3 hours taking out your car just to get here. Like, it's not worth it.
Yeah. Jesus.
So, Monday or Tuesday, instead of having 6 of us in, it was me and one other guy. 2 of us. Which it was like Monday night, Tuesday morning, I was like or pretty much all. No, Tuesday morning. I was like,
fuck.
all right, like this is gonna be interesting to see what happens.
Yep.
And to top onto that, Tuesday morning, like Monday, like we did a pretty good job of like going out every other hour or so to shovel to like
Yeah.
that way when it was
keep up with it.
Yeah, we were being ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Tuesday morning, I went out, got up around 6, went outside to like try and dig out my car. Took about 15 minutes. Couldn't get onto the road, which the road also wasn't plowed. So it was like, even if I did, I don't know if I was making it to the end of my road to even get to the gym. So after about 15, 20 minutes, I said, fuck this. I'm walking to work because it's only a mile down the road. So it's like,
close?
Yeah, I live like a mile from the gym.
Oh, it's not bad.
So it's like,
fucking awesome.
So it's
great.
like, okay, I can walk there. I used to walk a mile to school in elementary school from like kindergarten to 6th grade. Yeah. Or I guess probably 4th grade because then I started riding my bike when I didn't go there with my sister and she went up to middle school. But
did you,
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna walk to work.
Both ways?
I did have to walk uphill, or I walked to work, had to go uphill at one point.
Yeah.
And then got there. Took about half an hour to get there, which is what I figured. And then my coworker was like, "Yeah, I'll drive you home. I'm not gonna let you walk home." And it's like, "Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that."
It. That's good.
But did that, and then that was a pain in the ass. But luckily, we got done Friday at like, I think we got out of there at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which was pretty good. Like, when it was like, okay, we can't fuck around. We got work to do, and we did. We made it work, which was nice.
That's good. That's good.
But now it's fucking snowing again, or snowed today.
Oh shit.
So I think we got probably like a solid like 4 or 5 inches at least.
Oh really? Damn.
Yeah, not happy about it. But it didn't help that Friday was also my sister's birthday.
Oh, didn't you have a competition Friday or Saturday?
Saturday. So it's one of those things where it's like, I got to be out of the gym by 4 o'clock on Friday. Yeah. I pretty much told my boss, I'm like, I got to bounce at 4.
Got family stuff.
If there's little things that need to be done, I'll come back afterwards. Like, I don't have an issue with doing that. Like, I'll do it. And luckily, obviously we were done early enough that it didn't matter.
That's good.
But I went to my parents because we were having dinner there. Yep. Like, I napped before leaving in between work and going to my parents because I was fucking tired from the week.
Nice.
Yeah. But get up. I was like, oh, I'm going to, like, stop and get beer on the way so I don't have to stop and get beer on the way home for this weekend.
Classic.
Get about 3/4 of the way to my parents, which is about, like, a 25, 30-minute drive. Realized I forgot her gift card at home. Well, it's like, fuck. I did this to my other sister on her birthday in September. I don't want to do this again. So I fucking...
Sucks.
Luckily, there wasn't a Target far out of the way because that's the gift card I got her. And I just went to another Target by their house. And...
just picked up another one?
Picked up a gift card, picked up another card. Another, like, birthday card. And, stood in line for 15 minutes to pay for a gift card that I already paid for. So now that gift card's either going to the other sister for her birthday in September, or I'm just going to use it on groceries. I don't know which.
Yeah, I mean, yeah might as well. Use it to your advantage, man. You have it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, maybe I'll just use it on groceries. We'll see.
Target's one of those stores you can get, like, anything you want there. You can get groceries, you can get a fucking video game, you can get a book, or a CD. Or
it's like Walmart.
It's like, it's like anything. But
it's like a slightly fancier, in quotes, Walmart.
I was gonna say, it's like a Walmart. It's definitely more like a Walmart. Target, but
it's like, you got Bud Light and then you got Miller High Life.
Yeah.
Like the champagne of beer.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, man. Miller High Life. That was like back in college when we were 21.
Never had Miller High Life.
I was just like, I'm not drinking Keystone. Like, let's get something decent. Like, okay, either MGD or Miller High Life. Like, it's all right. Yeah, better than Keystone.
Speaking of Target,
whatever.
I saw this thing.
Oh, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, it's like a foot and a half tall.
It's the way, man. This is the way.
And I was like walking down an aisle in
awesome.
Walmart, because like when I go there, I always go and check like the graphic T-shirts they have for like superheroes or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that just hit on a random shelf, and I was like, I wonder how much that is. So like I grabbed it and found one of those little scanner things, and it was like $12.49, and I was like, I can spend $12 on this. I don't care.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Picked it up in a heartbeat.
I noticed that, but like I completely forgot about it for a second, and then you pointed to it. I was like, oh shit! I was gonna mention that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Baby
So
Yoda.
I was gonna put it on this side, like in this blank spot right here.
Yep.
But I don't. That's just literally emptiness. I would need to get like a shelf or something for that.
Yeah.
So
not worth it.
Not worth it.
Not worth it. We can just
plus, that might be cut off in my stream cam.
Maybe.
It's like it cuts off like here-ish or like here-ish.
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe.
No,
that's cool, man.
But yeah, that was pretty much my non-gaming week. I didn't really have much time to game throughout the week until Friday.
Yeah.
When Neo 2 came out on Steam, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. I think I have like 14 hours in it right now.
It came out Friday. It's Sunday. Oh wow, putting some time.
I have 13 and a half hours. I think Friday night I played it for about 2-ish hours.
Okay. Just
and
to get
then
into it, just to try it out.
Yesterday I played it for 11 and a half hours.
Did you stream for 11 and a half hours straight?
Yep.
Holy shit, dude.
But it's nice because
I like it.
I'm enjoying it.
Damn.
It.
Huh.
There's definitely times where I'm raging a little bit.
Yep.
On like some of the boss fights, but the cool thing is like you can see like enemies that you've come across, and you can see like number that you killed, and number of times they killed you, which is pretty cool.
Kind of like a kind of like in GTA, where you can just see that person like, oh, you're 1 versus 3 against this guy. Yeah.
And it also shows like damage dealt to you, damage dealt to them type thing, and all that.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
Real nice. Cool.
And so far, no boss has taken me more than 10 tries to beat.
Is that?
Which I'm pretty happy about.
It's like a rarity. Should it take you more? Usually.
I mean, for a game like Neo, which is known to be hard, because it's kind of Dark Souls-esque, it's like.
Gotcha.
If I can beat a boss within under 10 tries, I'm feeling pretty good. There's definitely times where it's like I'm fucking pissed off at this boss, and there's definitely been times on the stream already where I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to do this fucking bullshit? And then like one little thing clicks where you figure out.
Yeah.
It's like one boss. I literally just stayed on the outskirts waiting for him to do a specific move. Ran in, tagged him a couple times, ran out, and just did that rinse and repeat.
Yeah, you do what you can.
And then another boss, like the next boss later, it was the exact opposite, where it's like I just literally had to be on his ass the entire time, and that was the best way to avoid getting hit. So it's nice that it's kind of like a mix of both.
Yeah.
Mechanically speaking wise, not very different from the first game, which I'm kind of okay with. I mean, the first game was pretty good with gameplay, so it would be kind of hard to like expand on it. But
that's good.
I'm kind of upset it doesn't follow the character from the first game.
I've noticed your
but at the same time,
pretty wacky.
It has character creation, so I'm okay with it.
I noticed you have pink
as it's
and
been
green.
Said. Yeah, as it's been said, I
like,
create ridiculous characters when able to.
Yep.
So when I first found out it didn't follow the same character, I was like, oh, that's kind of upsetting. But then I found out, oh, you can do character creation. Okay, I'm down with this now.
All right. Cool. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Like for
I
the
don't
most
mind
part,
character creation. I don't go too crazy with it usually.
It depends on how crazy we can get. Like Red Dead Redemption, not really, because like you can't really make him ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's either if you can make him ridiculous looking, I go all out. If you can't, it's just like okay. I'll just do whatever.
Make it look most like me, I guess.
Most like me, or just like choose a default and go with that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't see your fucking character almost ever anyway. It's like But in this game, I noticed you do a lot, and like he's like, in the cutscenes and everything. Like in a serious scene, it's just like purple, like pink and green, like eyelashes and stuff. Just like,
Yeah, the nice thing was like you could like control like really form the face. So it was like, all right, I'm gonna give myself a really protruding chin, but like make my eyes really high and really into my head, but like have my mouth stick out.
It's crazy. That's funny though.
Yeah,
it's almost like Bowser's fix the face in Mario Party.
In Mario Party.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
The only thing I have to say is I feel like the story in the first one was better. Maybe if when I play through a second or third time on this game to get all the achievements, which I plan on doing,
gotcha.
I'll enjoy the story more. But right now it just seems really vague. Of kind of like you're with some guy that's trying to collect stones to sell, and it's just like,
why?
The first game it was like, okay, this guy's coming in and like corrupting these people and like betraying them essentially, and trying to take over Japan or the world or whatever. And this one's just kind of like, it doesn't seem like you're following or trying to chase this like big bad guy.
Yeah,
it's just kind of like
rocks.
Yeah, we're going to find rocks, and then we're gonna help these people along the way. And it's like, okay.
You didn't beat. I mean, you didn't beat the story then yet, right?
Not yet, no. I don't know how far I am, but going off of the first game, I would guess I'm probably about a third of the way through.
So there's plenty of time for something to like, oh shit, there's a change in the story. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's plenty of time. Cool thing is also, one of the last levels I did, I don't remember which one it is, took me easily an hour and a half to go through. And that wasn't even because I did die a decent amount the more I think about it.
I died a lot.
But it was just like, start off here, you like slowly work your way around, and next thing you know, like towards the very end, oh, hey, we're back at the beginning. You make like one big loop, essentially unlocking shortcuts.
It's pretty cool.
Which I thought was pretty cool, because I felt like I was doing pretty solid throughout that level, and then all of a sudden we're back at the beginning. I'm like, holy shit, it's been an hour and a half. We're back at the beginning of the level, and now we're fighting the boss.
It's pretty sweet. Cool design.
Yeah.
I like that.
But overall, right now, I'll give it like a solid 8.5, I guess.
Yeah.
Mostly just due to the story feeling like it's lacking right now, but who knows? Maybe after I beat it once or twice, more appreciation for it.
Someone came in my stream last night, and they were talking about Cyberpunk. I was like, "What do you think about the game?" I was like, "I'd say I'd give the story about an 8.5. It was pretty good. Like the story for Cyberpunk was good. I liked it."
Yeah.
But I mean, everything else outside of it is kind of. I mean, things got repetitive. But I mean, I think 8.5 is a good score.
Being able to hack things was pretty cool in Cyberpunk, in my book.
The hacking was awesome. Once I actually spec'd into it and like was able to do things more. It was good. The blade fighting, like the actual combat with like blades and stuff, was really awesome. The story was great, but like, I don't know. The driving sucked. Sucked, and like, it just felt like the world. There's so much going on, but it still felt like empty. Like as you said, no one would talk. Or do anything, or it was just like weird, but whatever.
NPCs just kind of sit there.
But long and short of it, 8.5. That's a pretty good score. I think it's a pretty good score.
Yeah.
If you're liking the story so far, that's good.
I mean, the story seems right now, but like I was buying this game for like the challenge,
How is the challenge? Is it good?
Well, and I'm doing a death counter when I play through it.
Nice.
And I think I'm at about 80 deaths right now.
It's much better than I would have ever done.
I think about 5 of them are to me just falling off into a death plane.
Yep.
Because I'll be running away from something or
do it
just
all the time.
Completely unintentionally drop off something. And next time I go, I'm like, oh, there's a death that shouldn't have happened, but we gotta count it.
Yep. Half the time I'm just like, can I make that jump across but this map isn't in the game? Nope. Dead.
Yep.
Whoops. My fault. But that's good, man. I'm glad you're liking it. I'm glad you're liking it. It's when did the first one come out?
I honestly do not know. I want to say like 2016 was when it originally came out. I don't know when it came out on Steam though.
Gotcha. The complete edition came out November 7th, 2017 on Steam.
2017, you said?
The complete edition on Steam whenever. I don't know if that was the actual release date, but whatever.
Neo came out first
Cool.
release worldwide in February 2017. Wait, what? When did you say first team?
November 7th, 2017.
Okay, so it only came out like 10 months later because it came out February 2017.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it right now. The fact that even with dying as much as I did yesterday, still be able to play it for 11 and a half hours and not feel like I'm getting stonewalled somewhere, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, that's good. That is good.
Yeah. So we'll see. That might change in the future, but so far, thoroughly enjoying it.
Good, man. I'm glad.
But that's pretty much been my week.
Good.
How about you?
Whole lot of the same. Not really, doing much variety gaming. Just been playing Borderlands, and
It's gonna be me with Neo now.
It's like, I know at least right now at this point, there's 3 glitched achievements, and in one of the DLC there's 2, and not getting those 2 prevents you from getting the other one. So I was like, dude, fucking A. Like, yeah. I've been looking up on forums and stuff, and people are like, "Yep, won't pop for me either. Can't get it. Doesn't work. Not working. Blah blah blah." But I don't know what the issue is. I'm just kind of getting peeved because I had no issues on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Finished the crew challenges, achievement popped, trophy popped, whatever. Here, did it all. I'm just like, it should happen right now. I'm just like, didn't fucking happen. Like, god damn it. So I was just going through. I haven't gotten an achievement in a while, and maybe if I just like pop one, like, oh wait.
Maybe.
I don't know, but it's been I'm on a dry spell with Steam achievements for sure. That's
that feeling.
It's like going through like do all the side missions in the game. Like, okay, I think I have them all done. Sweet. And I find the area is like 6. I'm like, fuck. Like, there's 3.5 hours. Like, here's the stream side stuff. Like, but I'm going through that, enjoying that. But
I feel like at least with like the DLC stuff, if you were to start like playthrough 2, you could essentially just hop right into the DLCs, can't you?
Yeah. So I'm gonna do other characters. So that's
Knowing you, it was annoying that you didn't get it, but at the same time, it's like you're gonna be playing through it again.
I'm gonna get it anyway. I'm only playing through with Zane. Yeah, for sure. I want to play through with Mose because she has like a little, I think she has like a little iron cub now. Like you jump into the mech suit.
Yeah.
I think she has like a little cub, like an iron cub that like follows
like the thing
you.
That Flack gets, like the little buddy that follows you around.
Kinda, yeah. It's about yeah, something like that. But it's not. I don't know if it's full, like always there with you, like Flax is. But anyway, I don't know. Each character has a new skill tree, so I want to play through with every character to use a new skill tree. Like I'll play the purple trees with everybody. So I haven't played. I've seen some cool shit with Amara too. Like she has like this like phase ball thingy, like, and like you can shoot it out and then you can bring it back and shoot it out and bring it back and shoot it out and bring it back. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
But like when like you shoot it and hit it back, and you can hit it at an enemy. Like when you hit it with like your gun that you're using or whatever, it gets the anointment on that gun, or pretty much, or whatever. It takes the anointment from that gun. So I've seen people do like the level, the damage cap in the game is like 1.1 billion or something, and people were doing over that. Like literally, Mayhem 10 one-shotting enemies. Like,
interesting.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to borrow somebody's build for that because that looks fun. But yeah, I'm just getting, I don't know, getting annoyed kind of with like the achievements not working. I don't know.
I know that feeling.
It's like people have them on Steam. Like, why can't I fucking get them?
It's just like something gets bugged out, and all of a sudden you can't get it, and you gotta play through it again.
It's so annoying, but it's okay because I'm gonna play through them again. Especially since this is my favorite DLC. Why wouldn't I play it one?
Yeah.
The Bounty of Blood DLC. So yeah, besides that though, I got back into GTA, like to actually play GTA.
Okay.
Instead of just doing the wheel spin every day. And this week, the Cayo Perico, whatever the heist, the new heist, we go to the new island. The submarine was on sale, so I bought it, and I did the heist like 6 times.
Damn.
Dude, you get like $2 million. Yeah, right? But like, pretty much like I figured out the fastest way to do it and like the easiest way to do it, and then the heist prep you can do everything, or you can do like you can do like the bare minimum and then go in, because you can do like things that will you can do like sabotage missions almost. So you can like destroy like shipments of guns to the island. So when you go there, they'll have weaker weapons. You can destroy armor. So when you go there, they won't have body armor, and you can destroy buzzards, so they won't have air support. So I've gotten to the point now I don't need to do any of that. I just go in stealthy, do my path.
Yeah, you just know where everything is.
Yep. Do my path to get out. $2 million every time, because plus this week, 50% more payout. Ooh. So that's good. I have like $10 million GT Online.
That reminds me of
hard flex. I know.
Yeah, it kind of is. That reminds me of this one game. I know it's on Steam. I'm assuming it's on like PS4 and stuff. Called Payday 2. Essentially, it's like a group of 4 people, and they go in and they rob shit.
Heist,
and like you can do it like stealthy, or you can do it loud.
Yeah.
And me and my buddy got like 2 or 3 heists down so well that was like we knew exactly what we needed for prep, and we just knew like we had a system down where it's like, okay, I'm gonna go and steal these paintings. You go up to the roof, you spot people for me, and it was just literally just a matter of like, is it gonna take 3 minutes or is it gonna take 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay, this part's done. Next part, we hand over the paintings. Cool, that's easy. Next part, we go into this guy's place and rob him of gold and plant cocaine or something. And it was just like
typical day.
You would come into the building and would be like, all right, what's the building set up? Okay, the vault's all the way down at the bottom, or the vault's 2nd floor. Okay.
Yep.
Check out this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. We're good.
Yeah.
And it was just
pretty much where it's at.
It's so funny how like some games you can just get down to a system like that where it's just like done.
We're just taking it for a ride now, which is weird. Everybody online's like, why is Rockstar being so nice? They're giving us 50% more payouts and a discount on the submarine that just came out. What are they up to?
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's fun. It's fine.
Speaking of which, Payday 2 has 1,222 achievements.
How many?
1,222.
Holy fuck!
I have 87.
I just saw something on Payday 2 actually on Reddit here. Literally a week ago, last Sunday. 7 million members, 10,000 more members in January. There's a new CEO. They're talking Payday 2, but like, they've hit 7 million players on Steam.
Like concurrently?
No, probably not probably not concurrently. I'm just saying like total.
I don't know how much it's been updated in the past, to be honest.
I don't know.
But I feel like that'd be a game if I were to have like 1 or 2 other people, because I think my one buddy would be able to get back into it. Like in that game, I definitely like going stealthy. Like it's just be as stealthy as you can.
Yeah.
Because it feels like it's harder when you like get into like the run and gun part of it. Maybe I just haven't done it enough. Or like spec into the right stuff. But like whenever I do stealthy, it's just like me and my one buddy just had it down pat. We're just run in, get our stuff, leave, get a good payday.
That's exactly how this one is too. Like I'm not a fan of stealth, but if you go in guns blazing, it'll take you triple the amount of time because you have to kill everybody at that point.
Yep.
So if I go in and if I get spotted at all, I'll just hop off the balcony and just kill myself and just do it again.
If I remember correctly, with Payday, they continuously spawn. Like, there's not like a limit on people that spawn.
Yeah, that's how it is too. Yep.
Okay.
If you don't get to where you need to go, like if you don't get to the underground like safe, they'll just keep coming at you. We're trying to do that, and like okay, we got down to 2 people. Okay, there's 1 guy left. Wait, there's 4 guys left. Wait, why is okay? There's 6 fucking guys. They're gonna keep spawning. So, yeah, pretty much it's stealth in. Take this little shortcut in. You're undetected. Go rob the place really quick. Sneak out. Grab a bike. Jump off into the water. Grab a boat. Out. It's done.
Nice.
Like you can. The prep for it takes like, 2 or 3 hours, but the actual mission itself takes like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's fun. It actually is really fun though. It's probably one of the cooler heists I've done in GTA.
I do remember in Payday though, at times like depending on the mission, because there's a limit on how many I think civilians can spawn, and like you can like zip tie people. I think on some of the missions, if I remember correctly, we would like start the thing, and all of a sudden we see like a question mark pop up. We're like, shit, there's a civilian out there that randomly spawned like later, and someone would just run out and just shoot the civilian and come back in, and you lose money for it. Like you lose money for killing civilians,
but you get the mission done.
But it was just like, we can't have them get into the cops to trigger the alarm. Just go out, kill them.
No sense.
It's just like, it was like, and then it would be a game of, what the fuck did he see?
Yeah. Because
like if it doesn't see anything behind walls, it's like it saw something. We don't know what its line of sight saw, but it saw something. So then we start running around trying to figure out where he came from, what he saw.
What is that? What is that? Is that game? Oh, it's only $10.
What, Payday?
Payday 2.
Oh, is it on sale right now?
I don't know. Doesn't say it's on sale.
Is it only $10? Holy crap, it is. Oh, but they fucking hit you with the DLCs.
Okay. Oh yeah. Holy shit, there's a lot of DLC.
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah,
yep.
Anyway.
That's yep. They hit you with the DLCs. $131 worth of DLC.
Holy shit, that's a lot of DLC though.
Which, credit to them, because that's a labor of love in my book, where they kept pumping out DLCs.
Yeah. Yep.
Kind of wish they
Yeah.
didn't charge $5 or something for.
Actually, dude, I mean,
if I remember,
it's 75% off right now. You get for $20, you can get all of the DLC and the game.
If I remember correctly, also, I think as long as one person in your party had the DLC, you could play it.
That's cool. I like that.
So I think that's how it was. You didn't need to have it. You just needed to have someone that partied up with someone that had it.
Gotcha. Yeah, Payday 2 Legacy Collection is only $20. It's 75% off right now.
Is that really all the DLC?
I don't know if it's all the DLC, but there's
that looks like different games.
Payday 2 Gauge Sniper Pack.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe
Transport Weapon Pack 1, Bank Heist, Shotgun Pack, Assault Pack, Miami. Yeah, Overkill
That looks
pack.
like Diamond Heist.
Heist, the Alesso
It looks like
heist.
A mix between heist and cosmetic weapons.
I mean, still, there's a lot of shit there though. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Besides Borderlands and GTA, game-wise, I've been playing nothing else really. Because I'm just so into Borderlands again on PC because it's so good. But what was I gonna say? I did buy the Bioshock Legacy Collection, or
bundle.
The collection. So I was gonna buy them all individually. I was like, oh, they're all on sale for 75% off. I was like, oh, $5, $10. Oh, $17. Not bad for that. Plus DLC, it's on sale for $3. Oh, it'll be like $26 or something. I noticed that the collection was on sale as well. What I was gonna buy was $26. The collection was $12. So I was like, no, I didn't even, like, as soon as I found that, I was like, thank God I saw that before I went and bought the games. And immediately just bought it. I was like, there's no question, just done, bought it. So I got Bioshock. However, what I did notice, Mr. Brook Daddy, I don't know if you've ever had this with you before. When I bought the Bioshock collection, it gave me the remastered versions and the regular version. So I got Bioshock Remastered, Bioshock 2, Bioshock Remastered, Bioshock Infinite with its DLC. So I got like 5 games technically.
I don't think I've had that with games, but I think I mentioned that a week or two ago about how I had the originals. I know when the remasters dropped on Steam, they gave them out for free.
Yeah, but like,
I don't remember how that came up, but I know it happened with Bioshock for that. I think it happened with Borderlands for that. The first game, I had Game of the Year already, and they gave Game of the Year Enhanced for free. And I feel like it did look like all of a sudden your camera shifted, or your color shifted a little bit.
Interesting. Anyway.
You hitting buttons over there?
No, I didn't.
And I feel like there's one or two other games that it happened with, but I don't know off the top of my head. I have to look at my Steam list. Maybe it didn't happen with any other games.
So, I guess the long and the short of it is, I can get... So, the original Bioshock on Steam doesn't have achievements.
Correct.
But Bioshock Remastered has achievements.
Yep.
And then Bioshock 2 has achievements. And then Bioshock 2 Remastered has achievements. So it's like a bunch of games I can go through and play.
I need to go back and play Bioshock 2 the non-remastered version because I beat it on remastered, started it, but didn't finish it on the non-remastered version.
Yep.
So I have probably at least 10 to 20 achievements I can get on the non-remastered version, just without even 100% in it.
Cool.
So
I will
have to go back and do that.
I don't know if there's any yeah. I don't know how hard it would be to get all these achievements or anything, but like
I think Bioshock 2 has multiplayer, which is a downside.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
But I'd be curious. I wonder if it's one of those things where you'd just be able to set up a private lobby and
just do it together, knock it out
together. Yeah,
I'd be down. But yeah, dude, I got the whole Bioshock collection, which I admittedly didn't play Bioshock up until maybe.
I think we played them around the same time.
3 years ago, 3 years ago.
I played Bioshock 2 Remastered in 2019. Literally the last day of 2019. 2019 into 2020 is when I played it.
So I got on PlayStation, I think like for Christmas gift for my brother, maybe like 2019, yeah, maybe something like that. And I played all 3 of them back to back. But yeah. I really like Rapture. Rapture's really awesome. And now that I learned that one of the DLCs for Bioshock Infinite takes you back to Rapture, I'm fucking pumped about that. Plus, there's new Bioshock in the works, so it wouldn't hurt to go through and replay those games again. So,
because odds are somehow it's going to link back to the first 3.
I hope so. We'll see. But yeah, I'm pumped about that. So, and I mean, that's pretty much been my week. That, gaming wise, life wise, whole lot of the same, man. I am being charged for my gym membership still, and I canceled it 4 months ago. And I just fucking called them. They're like, "Oh man, I didn't call back tomorrow." I was like, "You bet your ass I'll be calling back tomorrow." So I'm getting charged for gym membership I'm not using because I have my home gym. So I'm just like, because it's not just me. It's not just $20. It's me and Ashley's together. Yeah. So it's like $56. I'm just like, dude, that's like $200 you guys owe me because I went in and signed the paperwork to cancel it, and you guys said it would cancel. So
yeah. One thing I'd ask, as someone that has been on the opposite end of the phone of your situation, odds are the person on the phone is not at fault. So,
yeah, no.
Don't yell at that person, but definitely be like, "Hey, this has happened. I signed the paperwork."
I mean, as long as I don't care, as long as I get the money back. Because I signed the paperwork and it should have canceled payment at that. I mean, they said like, okay, it's like 4 or 5 days in the month. You might still get charged for this month. I was like, that's fine. I understand that. Yeah. But not the subsequent 3 or 4 months after that. Yeah. Like, so I'm calling tomorrow. I'm like, dude, just get my money back and it'll be done. I don't want to jump into shit. But we'll see. That's a lot of money, man. That's like
it definitely is.
That's a significant amount of money.
That's like a week or 2 worth of groceries right there,
dude. For sure, absolutely. I'm just like, dude, come on, just come on. I signed the paperwork. Come on. Anyway, get into some news. Let's talk about some stuff.
Let's talk about stuff.
I just saw this. I just was on Reddit and I just saw something that kind of like just caught my eye because this game isn't all that old. Battleborn, a game by Gearbox Software, and of course 2K is the publisher, I guess, right? The parent company, whatever. The servers are shut down. The game, what did it do? When was it activated? January 31st, so a couple days ago. This was happening, of course, probably before our last podcast, but I just noticed it now. Please note that Battleborn servers will be deactivated and the game is no longer playable. We're extremely proud of the work that went into the game and want to extend our deep appreciation to the community. To learn more, go here. But yeah, the game only came out in 2016, and here it is 2021, and servers are shut down already. But apparently the game was too hard for players to grasp. Like, it was too hard to learn to play it. But apparently Overwatch also had some big part in like its popularity not being so.
If I remember correctly, I think they kind of dropped around the same time.
I don't know, but I just saw that. I'm like, damn, that game is not that old, man. Like, I'm just caught off guard. Didn't see it.
Came out. Overwatch came out October 2015.
Yeah, this came out in 2016. May 3rd, 2016 or something. So
it's relatively early in Overwatch's life.
yeah,
And
it came out May 3rd, 2016. Yeah, Battleborn. But I'm just surprised it got shut down already. But hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah. Anyway, I just saw that and decided to make a note of it.
I feel like another game came out around then that kind of also was like a
What's the word?
contender.
What kind of game is it? I can't think of the word right now. Can't think of it right now.
I think
whatever.
it's like a MOBA almost, isn't it? Like
think-
League of Legends and stuff like that. Isn't
stuff
that
like
what
that.
it is?
I don't even know. I never played the game. I was like curious about it because I was like, oh, Gearbox. Like, I really enjoyed the Borderlands franchise. I wonder if this will be something kind of in the same vein or similar. Like,
Looking at
hilarity.
Wikipedia, the game's player base quickly declined after release, primarily due to the release of another hero shooter, Overwatch,
Yeah.
on May 21st, 2016. Wait, did I just say that came out in 2015?
2015. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess.
Oh, maybe
Overwatch
that was
just
the initial. Oh, that was the initial release date. So maybe it got pushed back
Okay.
from
Yeah,
that.
so
So I'm also seeing May 24th, 2016 on the same exact Google search.
Yeah.
So maybe it got pushed back then.
Well, then, yeah, that's probably what
So.
overshadowed it and just pushed it out. I guess with the steep learning curve with another game that was a lot more fun, maybe. I don't know. It just probably pushed it out. Yeah. Damn. Anyway, I saw that. I was like, that's only been 5 years, right? That's relatively quick for servers to be shut down. I would think. You know.
I mean, yes and no. I don't know how quickly things shut down in Call of Duty, but that's also because Call of Duty releases stuff every year.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like I don't hear about servers shutting down. I think it's just also with Call of Duty, it's a migration to the game that came out this year is now what everyone's hopping on.
Yep, pretty much that's exactly how it went.
So.
Like, oh, Modern Warfare, I have 2,000, 3,000 hours in the game. Modern Warfare 2 comes out. Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2.
Yep.
So it's like that's exactly how it went. But I'm glad I got off Call of Duty, man. Those games were just so volatile and just not.
Yeah.
I grew up in gaming, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I still like Battlefield. I'm looking forward to when Battlefield 6 comes out. Like, I like those games. It's a little bit more strategic, I guess, than
A little bit slower paced.
A little bit slower paced for sure. I don't like.
It's definitely. I
jump
feel
around
like
with
it's definitely
jetpack.
more strategic. You gotta take your time. It's just not.
Yeah.
You know, grab an assault rifle, run around, running gun, unless you're like, you know, amazing at the game with your reflexes and everything. Just quick
Get
shot
the best
everyone.
internet. You know, fuck your ping's good. Yeah, I don't know. It's like. Anyway, moving on. What you got?
So I got two things actually, both involving video game patents. Patents?
Yeah.
Yeah. Essentially, first being, which is kind of a downside, Warner Brothers patents their Nemesis system, which, so
system?
unless. So pretty much what it is, it's a really cool game mechanic they had in the Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor / Shadow of War games, where essentially
I got one of those for free on PlayStation. Never played it. Anyway.
Like there's like mini bosses essentially, and like you can like learn about these guys, and they have like, I mean this might be specific to the game, but essentially you kill them, and eventually they might come back, but if they kill you, they get stronger. And so if they get strong enough to a certain point, then they might rise up the ranks and be good. Like, I think in Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, it was like they were captains, and then they became, like, something else, and I think warlords after that. So it was like they were rising up the ranks if they killed you or you didn't get to them quick enough. Which I thought was pretty cool, because it was like, you go try and fight someone, they kill you. It's not like, you get penalized for it because they get the experience, they level up. Or
sweet.
if you didn't get to them, because sometimes they would feud against each other. If you didn't get to them quick enough and kill them both, one would kill the other. One would be dead, but one would be stronger then.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Which is a really cool concept. I love it, but they patented it, which essentially means it's going to be harder for anyone to use that. Because then they can, according to this website, by their wording, which I believe is pretty much true, threatens progress by effectively locking out other developers from using it themselves. Keep in mind, it's not like the Nemesis system or other numerous systems these games draw upon are completely unique themselves. They have benefits from the iterations of past concepts. So there are concepts like it, but it's just like this concept was very interesting. Because you really don't see it a lot.
Yeah.
So hopefully some developers kind of able to take that concept and be like, oh, this isn't the Nemesis system, and still be able to use it.
That's sweet. Yeah, that's cool.
But I like, that's one of the things that made those games to me stand out was the Nemesis system. So I hope somehow we see more of that in the future without this fucking patent. But
yeah,
in regards to that, Sony also patented something else, which kind of upsets me. But Sony, so it's I feel like a broader arc. But AI generated difficulty levels for boss fights.
Continue.
So I'm just gonna read part of this article real quick.
Okay.
It's actually not that long, but Sony Interactive Entertainment wants its games to adjust difficulty ceiling themselves instead of players cycling through difficulty options when stuck. According to a published patent from last week, Sony states that the machine learning system can be used to dynamically increase or decrease the difficulty levels of boss fights, for example, in games. Such a deep learning system will override the default difficulty levels placed by the developers and instead learn from players and how they endure during particular boss fights.
It's pretty cool.
Each attempt will generate data based on what abilities and strategies the players and the bosses use. That in turn will allow artificial intelligence powered system to automatically vary the difficulty levels. Sony further states the data gathered from multiple players can help tailor to an entire boss fight. Players, for example, discovered an attack pattern to defeat a particular boss, making the boss too easy to defeat. The player or the game may increase the difficulty levels of the boss to counter the said attack pattern.
Gotcha.
That, however, works both ways. If bosses stomping players left and right, the game may force the boss to provide an opening by limiting its attacks. Sony finally makes it clear that such an AI-generated difficulty system will not be enforced on players. They'll be free either to opt into the dynamically changing difficulty or stick to the single traditional difficulty option, which runs throughout the game and can be toggled on the fly.
That's pretty cool.
The remake of Demon's Souls on PS5 should immediately come to mind when pondering the new difficulty system. The game features a series of gruesome boss fights, some of which were designed to force players to think outside the box. For Demon's Souls or any other Souls games, to utilize the dynamically changing difficulty cap for boss fights would not really be appreciated by fans of the franchise. Sony may well force the AI to make bosses even harder if too many players regress in quick time. Which I really like the idea of that. I think I have to double check this. I think Resident Evil kind of does that in a way.
Dude, I could have used that on the final Valkyrie fight in God of War. I died like fucking 50 times to that thing. Yeah.
I don't remember how to. I'm pretty sure somehow.
Where would you even search for that?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I'm pretty sure Resident Evil does that in a way where it's like, maybe it's just, if you're getting stomped too quickly, that enemies become more aggressive in a way where you're trying to run past them, they swing quicker, type thing.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Resident Evil has a difficulty or an AI type system that like the code looks at and goes, "Oh, this guy isn't getting hit enough. We're gonna increase the speed at which they attack," or whatever. I feel like I've heard of that. I'd have to double. I don't know how to even search for that to start with.
This guy's too good at the game. Let's make him not good at the game.
But it's kind of just like it kind of takes and goes, okay. I think it more works in the favor of, this character or this player isn't the best.
Yep.
So we're gonna make it a little bit easier for him. Because odds are, if you're really good at a game,
yeah,
they're gonna ramp the difficulty up, and if you're good enough, you're not gonna notice a difficulty change. Especially in a game like Resident Evil, where it's you have a gun, they're all melee based for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna let them get close enough to affect you. But yeah, I'd have to look that up to see what it is exactly.
Interesting.
But I just thought that was pretty interesting how Sony, again, it's kind of patents I'm usually not a fan of in terms of video game stuff like this, because I feel like it would be, better for all developers to kind of be able to use it. But it's a really interesting thing when video game devs are able to figure out, we can still have difficulty in the game, but we can have it adjust to
on the fly,
your for how the players play, or again, like I said, like all these people are getting stomped by this one moveset. Let's have the difficulty, not
eased up a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's a cool little thing. I have no idea. That blows my mind. Like how you can program something to do that. Like, A, you make the game. B, then you make it learn.
Yeah. Which, the more you think about it, it's like, are we starting to go down that road of like, what you see in sci-fi movies where AI starts learning, and the next thing you know,
started with video games.
Fucked.
Yep. Skynet. So speaking of, I was mentioning Steam sales and everything about Steam. You see that Steam Valve is being sued for price gouging and abusing Steam market
I did
dominance?
not.
So this was last week again, January 31st. So this was this probably just happened when we did our last podcast. But Valve is being sued for price gouging and abusing Steam market dominance. Valve Corporation became a subject of a new lawsuit this week that accuses the game developer and Steam founder of abusing its dominance in the PC gaming market. According to the Steam distribution agreement, developers working with Steam must sell their games on their storefront on other storefronts at the same price, effectively eliminating any competition these storefronts may have otherwise had. This has also allowed Valve to keep Steam games prices high. As I just bought 4 games for $10. Valve launched Steam 03, blah, 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 blah. It's now, of course, it's the largest online distributor of PC games. But yeah, I just, it's kind of weird that they're being fucking sued for this. I didn't know that they kind of set the prices almost. Like, other people had to set their prices at what they set it as. Which, yeah, there's no competition there. Of course, the title of largest online distributor platform of PC games comes with a lot of power, and Valve is allegedly taking advantage of that power. According to the lawsuit provided by the Hollywood Reporter, Taylor, who I don't know if it's a reputable fucking source or not, the most favored nations clause of the Steam distribution agreement has the effect of keeping prices to consumers high, as price competition by platformers would cause the prices of PC games sold to consumers to decrease. In other words, the game prices on Epic Game Store or Microsoft Store must be the same as they are on Steam, presumably leaving virtually no room for competition. Crazy. CD Projekt Red, Ubisoft, K-Champ Games, Devolver, Rust LLC are all named as defendants in the lawsuit. These developers are said to have unlawfully contracted, combined, or conspired to unreasonably restrain trade. Wow, that's like fucking alliteration. By agreeing to not sell their PC games at lower prices on other platforms. As the lawsuit noted, Epic Games Store and Microsoft Store take a smaller cut of sales than Valve, but they are required by Steam MFN to keep prices the same across all platforms. If these developers were not restricted by Steam MFN, they'd be better off charging lower prices for their games on platforms with lower commission charges. I didn't know about that. So yeah,
didn't know about that either.
They're being sued. So interesting. I wonder what's going to come of that, because it's so new. It just happened this past week, but I had no idea about that. most favored nations clause, the MFN clause on
Yeah,
on
I
Steam
kind of always
distribution.
just assumed that games would automatically charge, depending on how big the dev company was. It was going to be like, a certain price. Like if it's a AAA game, it's always going to be charged
60,
at
60 70 bucks. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea how that stuff works, and I had no idea that, whatever Steam sets the price at, other game stores.
I think it's for the games to be on Steam.
Oh, okay,
what I mean? Yeah. Like they could go to Epic or Microsoft Store, not put it on Steam, and they can put their prices at what they want them. But they put it on Steam, everything has to be related to the Steam price.
Makes sense.
Interesting.
Okay, but yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking crazy. I didn't know that. Didn't know anything about that. So I thought it's worth mentioning.
Interesting.
But, yeah. And since we use Steam like all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Rolling back real quick to talking about like the Resident Evil difficulty. I found an article real quick. Resident Evil 4 is one of the most beloved entries of the survival horror. Yada yada yada. There are many reasons to love this Leon Kennedy adventure, but one that often goes unrecognized is the dynamic approach to difficulty. As Pocket Gamer's Mark Brown explained, Resident Evil 4 would subtly tweak your experience depending on how well you were playing. Enemies would deliver greater damage, for instance, and appear more aggressive if you were easily charging through each area. Some players have suggested that ammo drops would automatically decrease for your preferred weapon. All this culminated in a game that naturally balanced challenge and progression. You never felt completely safe or in control, but neither did you feel that the tricky sections were impossible. My professional playthrough for the achievement says otherwise. But as he notes, to Capcom's credit, they never confirmed this feature's existence. All we have are anecdotes and corroborating gameplay footage from fans.
Yep.
So maybe it's just Resident Evil 4 that it does it in, or 4 on. But yeah, so Resident Evil has done it in the past, supposedly, but obviously they never confirmed it by Capcom.
It's rumored. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. Maybe.
But multiple people that I've seen like speedrun it and stuff and stream it, or hardcore stream it and play it multiple times, they're like, yeah, this game, you may pick a difficulty, but it's also going to learn from you. If you're playing horribly, it might lessen the load a little bit. If you're playing extremely well, it's going to go, oh, okay. This guy's good. We can, we were throwing, softballs, at 70 miles per hour. Turn up the heat. Let's give him Randy Johnson. Let's throw a fastball. 100 miles per hour.
Yeah, so that would be like I would be playing a game, and you'd come over and play, and be like, why is it so easy? Like, well, see, I play style.
And then I leave it, and you start playing, you're like, fuck, it's harder now.
Why did I die to that guy? Like, well, yeah, that's how it would go for me. I could have definitely used that during God of War's Valkyrie fights. Man, I died so many times during those. But that's cool. That's interesting. I did not know about that at all, but
yeah,
I'm sure it would help me. Sure would help, man. But...
I would definitely like to see that option of, like, again, it seems like Sony is like patenting it, but I would like to see it like expanded into other games where it's like, you choose the difficulty, but then there's a section option of, do you want the game to learn from your experiences? Do you want it to base its difficulty off of how well you're playing?
Or do you want it to just stay on normal or hard or ultra?
Yeah. Because I definitely play games where it's like, I get fucking mollywopped 17 times by someone, and then it pops up.
Yep.
Hey, we noticed you've been sucking and dying a lot. Do you want to lower the difficulty?
Yep.
No, fuck you. I'm going for an achievement. Get out of here.
Fuck you. Yeah, it's, I don't know. It could be weird if it would be shitty if they didn't give you the option. But
that's what Sony was saying, was they're giving the option of opt in or opt out, which I think is pretty cool.
That's cool. That's good.
Because if you want to feel like a badass and just play through on easy and just be a god, you can, and it won't tailor to how well you're going through it.
Yeah, if you need to beat a
Or
game
if
in
you're
like 3 hours, sub 3 hours or something
Yeah.
for an achievement or something, just put on easy and sprint through, man. Just
or if you're a masochist like me and go for all achievements in some games, then yeah.
yeah, man, it's fun. Gotta enjoy it, right? Gotta enjoy it. Anyway,
What else you got?
I don't have anything else. I mean, I was gonna talk about
I thought you had
but
one other thing.
I was gonna talk. I mean, I just mentioned that Super Nintendo World opened up in Osaka, Japan, I think it is, on February 4th. So 3 days ago, it opened up, and it just looks pretty friggin' awesome. Someone posted a 20-minute video, a point of view video, kind of just walking through the whole area, like even like in the line, like you waiting for a ride. There's like Mario Kart television. So is the Mario Kart ride. The Mario Kart television. There's like little like screens and stuff showing like them making bombs and stuff, like in a little conveyor belt. It's pretty. It looks just pretty freaking awesome. Kind of just like really immersive of what you would think of a Nintendo world would look like. So apparently, this Mario Kart ride uses augmented reality. So every visitor gets their own Mario themed headset to play the game as they ride. Yeah, dude. So I guess I saw the little picture of it, just glass. So it just projects it on the glass. It's pretty sweet.
I saw. I think I was telling you before we started. I saw like a little GIF on Reddit of someone talking about it or showed a clip of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you go through a pipe to get into it, which was fucking awesome in my book. And then like just the reveal, because it's kind of like a windy pipe. So I guess like
that's
the
pretty
big
sweet.
reveal when you walk out of the pipe. Like when the camera came out of the pipe, I was like,
"That's pretty
oh
sweet."
my god, is this real?
Yep. It's I don't know. It's crazy the way like it's weird that places are opening up already like this though. Like there's a lot of people.
I mean,
in line.
from what feel like I've been hearing, United States hasn't been the best about COVID related stuff, and
anything, yeah.
Other countries are doing a lot better than what United States is doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, fucking sucks. But so you get a Mario themed headset, and the ride treats guests to a first person view of a variety of classic courses, including Mario Kart Circuit and Rainbow Road. That's awesome. As people progress through from course to course, everyone fires AR shells at Bowser and his underlings to rack up points. So did you ever go to Universal Studios?
No.
Play Men in Black?
No.
So pretty much you get like a little gun on your thing, like you just
like in the beginning of the first movie where they do the target tryout thing.
Kinda, yeah. So you do, actually almost, yeah, exactly. So you're just shooting like little targets the whole way, and like you're shooting shit the whole time, and at the end, like it's who in your cart won, who had the most points. So I'm guessing something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just looks really really cool. As you mentioned, people are walking through. They're wearing like the workers there are wearing like the Mario Kart like pit stop crew gear.
Okay.
It's fucking cool. I'm kind of jealous, and if I ever need an excuse to go to Japan,
yeah,
that's it.
So for the record, I looked it up just because I was curious of how far. Because I figure, odds are if you're going to Japan, you're flying into Tokyo, you're going to Tokyo. Unless you're going there for a very specific thing, which odds are you're even still flying into Tokyo to start. But from Tokyo, it's an hour and 5-minute plane ride to Osaka. It's a 2.5-hour train ride.
I'd probably do a train ride.
Or it's a just over 6-hour car ride to Osaka. Which, if you're going there, odds are you're going there for more than one day. At least in my books, I would go there for more than one day. Even if I was going for one day, easily train ride.
Yep.
I would possibly want to see more of the country besides just Tokyo, so I would potentially just do the car ride because 6 hours I can easily do in a day.
Dude, I've done 18 hours in a day.
Yeah, I've done 7-hour car rides for a weekend trip where we drive down Friday night for a climbing trip, drive back Sunday night.
Yeah.
7 hours each way. So like.
Yeah.
6 hours to go see this
straight.
Yeah. I'll fucking
taking breaks.
I'll fucking do this.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I would do a car ride. Partly because I would want to see the country, because it looks like you're relatively close to the coast the entire way too.
Interesting.
I feel like you could see some cool stuff.
I'm just kind of curious. I didn't think it was that far from Tokyo.
I just linked.
Oh, it's it's close to Kyoto. That's okay.
Is that where it is? That was the Wait, where's Kyoto at?
It's just northeast of it. Oh wow, yeah, that's far.
Oh yeah, okay.
Kyoto. It's probably like about
Kyoto
an hour,
is. If I were to go to Japan, Kyoto is another place I would want to see because that used to be the original capital, I think, of Japan.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure from what I've heard it was.
It's not my forte. Okayama. Wow. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I didn't realize like. I never actually looked at like an aerial view of Japan. I don't know why. I never really needed to, but dude, it looks actually pretty fucking beautiful. I've heard there's really amazing skiing in Japan.
Yeah, I had a friend that went over there 2 or 3 years ago for 2 weeks to go snowboarding.
Yep. 2 weeks, dude. Imagine just going someplace just to do your fucking thing for 2 weeks. Like, I want to snowboard. I'm gonna go for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It looks like there's a train the whole way.
Oh, I'm pretty sure in Japan they're very heavily reliant on trains for transportation.
Yeah, so it's called the Tokyo Shinkansen. Is that like a big train? It looks like it goes the whole way, like the whole island.
The whole coast, at least. I'm guessing.
It goes up all the way through north of Tokyo too. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I had, and if there's any excuse to go there, maybe we can go snowboarding there, and then
I just looked it up on Wiki. Kyoto is considered the cultural capital of Japan, and is a major tourist destination.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I definitely want to hit Kyoto if I ever go to Japan.
Gotcha.
Tokyo, cool and all, because it's like modernized and stuff. Kyoto, I want to check for like the culture aspect. And then you're not far from Osaka to go see this Super Mario World land.
Yep. Nope. So another fun fact, guys, before I leave you, I just looked up the Tokaido Shinkansen. Looked that up, and clearly, yes, it goes the entire way through the whole island of Japan. The track length is 320 miles.
That's it?
Yeah. Line length 320 miles. Maybe it's only like the one section's called that, or maybe
okay. I was gonna say I feel like it's definitely larger than 3. Well, maybe it's not.
I don't know, but anyway,
I can't get a sense of scale off of this.
Dude, its operating speed is 175 miles per hour.
Oh yeah, they're fucking fast. Like I said, they don't fuck around with trains, from what I've heard in Japan. Like that's their thing.
I would love to go there just to ride that fucking train, the whole way, wherever it goes. Like its origin to its destination. Let's go.
Yeah,
that'd be sweet. Maybe it doesn't go. Maybe the bullet train version of it doesn't go the entire way. Maybe it switches over from it goes to a different station and goes somewhere else. But
I wonder if it's kind of like it has a quote unquote like express version where it's like, you know, there's a train track that hits like the smaller sections in between, but like between the major cities it has the bullet train where it's like you're going from here to here. We're not stopping in between. Don't get on this train because we're going 300 miles apart. You get on this, you're getting off 300 miles later. Like I wonder if that's a thing too.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, so there's different ones. There's the Tokaido one, the Shinkansen. There's the Johetsu one. So there's different bullet trains along the line. So that one goes for that section. That makes sense. Anyway, I just thought that was pretty cool. Hey, but that's it. That's all I got. I just thought that was fun.
I have one more thing.
Shoot.
Which I'm pretty stoked about. I don't think we talked about it last week. Because it just actually, according to this article, came out February 3rd. More news about the Snyder Cut.
There you go.
It's obviously, like I said last week, hitting HBO Max March 18th, which I'm super stoked about.
Yep.
100% watching it day one.
For sure.
What day of the week is that, actually?
What day?
I don't know. I wanted to look it up, but my calendar on my computer is being slow. So we're going to figure it out later.
Yeah.
But March 18th, it just popped up, is a Thursday. Ooh, I might have to call D&D off that night. But it got an official rating, and it's going to be rated R.
There you go. Yep. Nice, man.
So and it's rated R for violence and language. There's and pretty much what IGN is saying. There are plenty of opportunities for Snyder Cut to inject more violence and language, considering the Snyder Cut includes 150 minutes of previously unseen footage.
Jesus.
But the fact that it's rated R, it shows, no pun intended, they're not pulling punches. You know, they're going, okay, you know, we're letting it all out there. You know, obviously they're putting it on HBO, so they're not worried about, you know, box office.
Nope.
Money.
Nope.
So the fact that I got rated R, it was like,
it's cool.
Being older, it makes me appreciate it more because it feels more realistic to me in a way.
I get what you're saying. I get behind that. Yep.
Yeah. Like when you watch like the Daredevil Netflix series, at times you would go, this was a movie and it got released. Some of the stuff they show with like the bones breaking and stuff, this would be rated R.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't see some of the stuff they show.
Like that Punisher fight scene in the jail. That would make things rated R for sure.
Yeah. So like seeing stuff like that and like having the R rating, it was like, I'm excited for it because it shows they're gonna, you know, show what you would expect of two guys fighting.
Yep.
You know, essentially for life and death. It's gonna be brutal, hopefully, and it's everything I'm seeing about it is just making me more and more excited for it. But at the same time, I'm cautiously optimistic with the fact that I'm gonna watch it and go, wow,
still wasn't good.
It was better, but it still wasn't good.
Yeah, we'll see. When's it come out?
March 18th.
Okay.
So about 5 weeks from now.
Yeah, about a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That's cool, man. Anyway,
that's all I got.
That's all I got. So that's gonna put a bow on Immersion 131 of Guy Party Podcast, guys. We'll catch you next week, and yeah, have fun. Be safe.
Bye.
Okay.